Hey everyone, today I'll analyze the total strength of these characters based on the anime. I won't consider their decks, except for special cards mentioned in the series, since I believe the anime follows different logic than our world. These characters exist on a level far beyond regular duelists like us. Seto Kaiba versus Jack Atlas. Who is stronger? At the start of their respective series, both were already top-tier duelists. Kaiba was Japan's strongest duelist, a genius in gaming, while Jack was the king of duels, a living legend. Kaiba had 3 Blue Eyes White Dragons, considered one of the most powerful cards in the anime, but Jack's Red Dragon Archfiend wasn't far behind since it's a Signer Dragon. Furthermore, Jack also had Stardust Dragon, Yusei's ace monster, giving him an additional advantage. Meanwhile, Kaiba, despite his skills, had yet to form a strong connection with his cards, an essential factor in determining strength in the anime. Because of this, I'd give the edge to Jack Atlas at this stage. As the series progressed, Jack lost Stardust Dragon, while Kaiba showcased the power of Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon, a near unstoppable force. This gave Kaiba an advantage since Ultimate Dragon was powerful enough to battle Zork in the anime. However, Jack later obtained Savior Demon Dragon, which balanced the scales again. The real turning point comes in Battle City when Kaiba acquires Obelisk the Tormentor, a divine beast card that vastly increases his power. The presence of a god card is a huge deal in the anime. While some might argue that there were instances where the god cards weren't effective, these cases have specific explanations. For example, Kaiba versus Ishizu. The loss wasn't due to Obelisk's weakness, but rather a trap that implanted a hidden bomb-like effect in his strategy. This was an adaptation of the manga's RPG-like mechanics. In the Dark Side of Dimensions, we see that god cards were likely retconned to be completely immune to effects, reinforcing their dominance. Another case is Gurimo versus Atem. The union of Obelisk and the seal of Orichalcos was unstable, and his base power is very low, so even that wasn't enough to come at Atem level. Same applies for Franz in GX. However, when End of Series Judai faced Atem, just Osiris was enough to balance their duel, reinforcing how significant a god card is. Jack Atlas's next major upgrade is Red Nova Dragon, a legendary power that finally allowed him to compete with 5D's strongest duelists. Before obtaining it, Jack had struggled in several battles. But would Red Nova be enough to surpass Kaiba with Obelisk? The answer is no. Red Nova may have been strong enough to defeat Thor, one of the Nordic gods, but I don't believe Thor was on the same level as Obelisk. Additionally, Kaiba's strength wasn't solely based on Obelisk. His Blue Eyes and Ultimate Dragon were still major threats like we see in Battle City semifinals. Jack also never managed to surpass Aporia alone, proving he still had limitations. Now, let's compare Jack with Red Nova to Kaiba in the Dark Side of Dimensions. This scenario is trickier. Kaiba was more experienced, but without Obelisk, which he only accessed in Atem's tomb, he was significantly weaker than during Battle City. In this movie, he lost to Yugi and was defeated by Aigami's strongest version. Like I said, I don't really care if his deck was more upgraded since power creep isn't canon in Yu-Gi-Oh! Verse. Given this, I believe Jack Atlas with Red Nova Dragon would have the upper hand against Dark Side of Dimensions Kaiba. However, Kaiba in Battle City, wielding Obelisk, remains superior. So that's my analysis. Hope you enjoyed it. See you next time.